Welcome to Ital is Vital, your natural health and wellness stop. Disclaimer: the information in this video is for informational purposes only. It is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of a qualified healthcare provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Hi guys, thank you for stopping by to share with Julie today. I hope you're having a fantabulous day today, guys. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've made a video. Been a little bit busy, but I do take the time to put some posts out there, during breaks. So I put some posts on YouTube, on social media in general. So I hope you have been enjoying them. It's some of the articles and posts that I have done over time that, many of you might not have seen. And so, it's good to reacquaint you with some of those. For those of you who might not see them, you can go and check out that kind of information. And of course, I've got more things to come. I've got a whole host of stuff to put information on. At the moment, I'm compiling some information about pavana because that's a herb that Dr. Sabi mentioned, and people want to know more about that herb. And so I know a lot has been happening. Start of the year, I know it was Martin Luther King's Day. And I'm hoping that many of you who just took the time, not just take it as a holiday per se, Martin Luther King Day, but to take it as an opportunity to learn something about our history. And this is not just for people in America. This for people for everywhere. Specifically, I'm talking to Black people, and the struggles that we have endured and we continue to deal with. And so I hope that we don't take these days as time just to say, okay, we're going to have fun. Make it mean something, learn something, teach your children something about, their history and so forth. So I'm hoping it's that kind of, it was that kind of day, And like I say, I have more stuff that I'll be putting on the blog, shortly. I have a whole list of things to work on, and some of it I probably will get help to, compile all the information that I have or I want to put on the blog, to put it there. Sometimes I'm looking all the way up there, but there is the camera. It's just a habit. Yes, guys. So, and it's just, it's this time of the year now in the UK. For example, I don't know how you're seeing me at this point in time, but there's absolutely no sun. So there's no sun and it's chilly, and it's not so much a complaint, because if you live in an environment like this, these are the reality. That's just how it is. But it brings home to me the importance of the sun, because most of my life I've lived where there is sun. In Jamaica, in Barbados, I've always been in the sun. And now that I am in an environment where the sun is lacking most of the year, and even when the sun is out, it's still cold. You can't wear a spaghetti strap or just a t-shirt or shorts and enjoy it. You can't do that. Well, some of the people who probably grow up in this environment and are used to the weather, maybe they're able to do it. 1 or 2 times I'll see some guys in some short pants, and I'm like, okay. How do you do that? But it just brings home that the importance of the sun. And I know I talk about the sun a few times, but let me tell you, There is nothing like being in the sun. The quality of life, and then sometimes it just brings home to you that sometimes it's not just about, contentment and achieving things. It's not about what you think it is. Sometimes we're chasing the material and we get so caught up in that. Living in an environment like this, I'm thinking to myself, how do you give over your life to, something like this for like 20, 30, 40 years? And I ain't 50, 60. And I know there are people who were born in probably the UK or the US or other parts of Europe, and especially black people I'm talking about, because I think we definitely need to be in the sun. There's no if, no but, no maybe about it. I remember Dr. Sebi was asked about this, and Dr. Sebi is as frank as they come. I think it was Sharon was the young lady that was interviewing him, and Dr. Sebi said that basically he said, you have no business being in an environment like this. Basically he was saying, that's not your environment. But since you're in the environment, what you can do when there is not enough sun is to up your intake of iron. And as such, that is what I will urge all of you to do. I'll be getting myself some burdock, and also I'll be getting some nettle, because I love my nettle tea and so forth. I love my burdock too, so I'll be getting some of that. So I just wanted to remind you guys, especially where you're in this this kind of weather, this kind of weather, where you're living in this kind of weather where you don't get enough sun, and it's just cold, and it looks kind of sad. It looks kind of sad. So these types of weather, I know some people are used to it, and I know some people love it. I remember one person telling me that she said that she'd rather be in the cold, because at least she can just warm herself up as she needs to. But the idea of being in the sun, I'm like, girl, give me the sun, I'll use the fan, okay? Or get a piece of, they have those thing fan. Or you go sit down underneath a tree or something, but give me the sun. Give me the sun any day. So, but anyway, this is not a complaint video per se. This is just, just to reinforce the importance of the sun. And I think that it does affect your mood. Being in this kind of weather, in this kind of climate, I feel it does affect your mood. And to me, in some ways, I'm not saying that your life may not be improved in some way, maybe financially, being in climates like this, but the quality of life is not better, at least not from my perspective, because nothing can make up for the sun. That's what, and I'm thinking to myself, I got to get the hell out of here, because I need me some sun, okay? I really, really do. I mean, like all the time. And I think maybe because I grew up in Jamaica. I was born and raised in Jamaica. So, being a Jamaican, being in the sun all the time, And then I went to Barbados, and being in Barbados, being in the sun, like practically all the time. So I find that I'm missing that, So, and even those of you who are not born in the sun probably missing the sun now. But anyway, I still feel like I'm rambling on. But this is just a reminder that, yes, at this time of the year, you may find that your mood is a little bit dampened, so to speak. You will probably find that, you just, you're missing the sun. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to ramble on. It's just a reminder that, if you are in a climate like that, just to remind you, Dr. Sebi's advice is to increase the level of iron that you consume at this time. Anyway, guys, this is not a complaint or rant video. This is just to say that we need the sun, especially black people. You need the sun, and the absence of the sun, you do feel it. Anyway, guys, that's just my 2 cents. Wherever you are, I hope you're enjoying the weather, even if it's in the UK, okay? If you just get warm, I guess, get warm and dream of the sun. And of course, you know, as Dr. Sebi said, get more iron. You need to up the intake of iron at that time of the year where there isn't much sun. Anyway, guys, I hope you found this useful. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Be the change you'd like to see in this world. Have a fantabulous day today. Ta-ta! Welcome to Ital is Vital, your natural health and wellness stop.